Good morning, sports cards fans. Happy Wednesday, July 30th. We are finishing up July. What a quick and whirlwind month it has been. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning, Tim. Good morning. Guys, it is, in fact, another day, which always means it's another chance to do some chasing and ripping that cardboard gold. We've got a quick one today on this coffee break with you guys. We got 3 Donruss Optic. I want to thank you guys for buying into this break this morning. Sit on in, pop onto the chat, let us know how you're doing. Get your beverage of choice, get a little breakfast sandwich, or make yourself some eggs, and let's rip a little football. I want to say a thank you to Juan grabbing the Cardinals, Brad grabbing the Falcons, Aaron grabbing the Ravens, Tim the Bills, Alex the Panthers, Richard the Bears, Brad the Bengals, Richard the Browns, Danielle the Cowboys, Alex the Broncos, Ben the Lions, Jeff the Packers, Richard the Texans, James the Colts, Richard the Texans, or James the Colts, Juan the Jaguars, Jeffrey C the Chiefs. There's empty box number 1. David the Raiders, Juan the Chargers, Alex the Rams, Parker with the Dolphins, Thomas with the Vikings, Michael with the Patriots, James with the Saints, Thomas with the Giants, Richard with the Jets, Joseph with the Eagles, James Q with the Steelers, Brad with the Niners and Seahawks, D-Rock with the Buccaneers, James with the Titans, and Drew with Washington. Thank you guys for grabbing all those spots, and good luck. I don't think it's possible that I could pull a downtown or uptown for all of those spots, but I'm going to do my best, guys, to get you guys some Optic gold out of these 3 boxes. Good morning, Lou. Welcome in again, my friends. Guys, we're going to have a little fun, play some hit counter. I've got baseball. Unfortunately, I didn't grab anything football handy. So I've got some baseball packs that we'll give away at the end of the break if you guys want to hang out with us by playing along in the hit counter as well. Tell us which pairings we have up there you think is going to get the most cards in these 3 boxes. So we got JJ and JD5 going with the J initials. That's Jaden Daniels and JJ McCarthy. Then going with N initials, we got Nix and Neighbors. Next up, the Captain in Charge inserts. The next section is the Chain Reaction inserts. And then the last one is the Play Action inserts. So let us know which of those pairings or inserts are going to get the most cards. The 2 players, obviously, you got multiple players going on there. The inserts, we will most certainly get at least some of those. So it is up to you on what's going to rule the day out of these boxes. Some of the rookies or some of the inserts. And, of course, we're hoping for as many of those 2024 quarterbacks as possible. We're hoping for an uptown. We're hoping for a downtown. We're hoping for some red star parallels. We know we'll get those. And we're also hoping for an auto, which are not guaranteed out of these. They are hard to pull, and they are nice when we do. So hopefully we knock one of those down. So here we go, guys. Good luck. Let's have a little fun on this Wednesday morning. We're going to get things going for the Rams. Alex with Tyler Higbee. We got a Bosa, bro, for the Chargers. Juan, congrats, Joey Bosa. And our first red star parallel is going to be Kamani Vidal. That is a rated rookie red star parallel for the Chargers. Congrats, Juan. Here's our first hit counter. Captains in Charge, DJ Moore for the Bears. We got Sam Darnold for the Vikings. Devon Chain for the Dolphins. Jerome Ford. Oh. Devon Chain number Nick. We got a Marvin Harrison Jr. on the silver for the Diamondbacks. Juan doing well. Got the red star and the Marvin Harrison Jr. Keyshawn Butte, Harrison Smith for the Vikings. There's a little T-Loft. Juan again. Juan, you're hitting the spots, man. And here's a JD5 passing grade. How about that one for the Commanders? Drew, we got you on the board early with a Jaden Daniels passing grade. The checklist insert, super cool. Congratulations, Drew. And JJ and JD5 find themselves on the hit counter early. Jamal Williams, JC Horn. And here's an insert we don't see all that often. Sunday Kings with Myles Garrett. That's a cool one. I don't think we pulled one of these guys yet. I don't know if we consider this one a case hit or not, but you do not pull these all that often. Sunday Kings for the Browns. Richard, congratulations. There's a chain reaction Jordan Love for the Packers. Jeff J. We got to add a chain reaction on there. We got Mr. Rogers for the Jets. Jalen Hyatt, Giants. Quay Walker for the Packers. And how about another rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams, on the rookie recruits for the Bears spot. Richard, congratulations. Tim, let's see if we can't get you Allen Uptown. That would be sweet. Matthew Stafford for the Rams. Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. And the Chargers going to get the second Red Star parallel, a QB Justin Herbert. So congratulations, Juan. Taking up both Red Star parallels so far. Justin Herbert. There's a lighted up Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Jeffrey C. Congrats on the Chiefs spot. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Kobe Turner. Jared Goff for the Lions. We have the best tutties. Trevor Lawrence and Christian Kirk for the Jaguars. Juan continues to roll in this first box. Juan, congrats. Kobe Brissett, Aaron Jones, Trey McBride. And another nice rookie, this one for the Raiders, David. Brock Bowers on the rookie recruits. Congratulations. Kendre Miller for the Saints. Jabril Peppers is a rookie quarterback, probably not one that anyone's all too interested in. But Devin Leary for the Ravens. Aaron might be, because I don't necessarily see him taking over for Lamar Jackson anytime soon. But congrats, Aaron. We got a My House Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. Brad, congrats. Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Mark Cooper for the Browns. Primary colors, Marvin Harrison Jr. I've noticed when we get Marvin Harrison Jr., we tend to get him in batches. And so we got two already in the first box. So Juan, again, congrats on a Marvin Harrison Jr. primary colors. There's a little CMC again. George Pickens. Gardner Minshew. Dallas Turner on the silver rated rookie for the Vikings. Congrats, Thomas. Charvarius Ward. Joe Nixon. Roshan Johnson on the silver for the Bears. Richard, congrats. Another Devin Leary for the Ravens. Aaron. The hidden potential, Devin Leary. Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, James Cook. Best Teddies, Derek Carr and Chris Olave for the Saints. That is James J, I believe. Congrats, James. Gary Terry McLaurin, Tajay Spears, and Patrick Surtain. And he's going to stay in batches for one. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the lighted up. And, oh, man, for a second, I didn't know if that was something on the card. But check that out, guys. Huge printing error. Look at that line through the lighted up. Just a crease right through there. Oh, man, that is unfortunate. I thought for a second that was just like part of the graphic of the Optic. But no, that is just a big old print line through there. Juan, great card. Unfortunately, that one's going to be kind of stuck to your PC only, probably. I wish I had Marvin Harrison on our hit counter because he'd be lighting it up. Isaiah Spiller, Jacoby Myers, Zay Jones. Our first play action is going to be Max Crosby for the Raiders. David, congrats. And the play action get on the board now. So it's just Knicks and Neighbors need to get in on the fun. Dallas Goedert, CJ Mosley, Roquan Smith. There's a Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. Brad. He usually plays very well in these boxes as well. So I expect him to pick up the pace. Congrats, Brad. Debo Samuel, Pat Freiermuth, Cortland Sutton. Primary colors, Keon Coleman for the Bills. Tim, there we go. There's a little something for you. Primary colors, Coleman. I think he's got a lot of potential up in Buffalo. Leonard Williams, Geno Smith, Keenan Allen. There's another play action. Jordan Love for the Packers. Jeff J, congrats. And Jordan Love is filling up the inserts for us, the chain reaction and the play action. Michael Myers, Zach Ertz, Dalton Kincaid for the Bills, Tim. DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin, Stephon Diggs. And we got, it is not an optic break, guys, if I don't pull at least one of these cards. Roman Wilson on the hidden potential for the Steelers. James Q, congrats. We have now officially broken optic since I got one. And how about our fourth Marvin Harrison Jr. out of the box? So if you were a Marvin Harrison collector and you bought this box, you would be super happy with it. Marvin Harrison for Juan. Congrats, Juan. Juan is having a phenomenal break so far. We get into box 2. Empty box. So I ripped the packs open. We'll chat a little bit. So we had the opportunity last week. We were able to get our hands on some fun kind of blasts from the past hobby boxes. And so the last couple nights we broke, if you guys weren't able to watch, we've been breaking 2019 Topps updates. And just killing it with Vladdy Guerrero, Pete Alonso, Ronald Acuna, Fernando Tatis. But then we're also able to get our hands on some 2021 Bowman Chrome and some 2022 Topps Chrome Sonic, as well as 2019 Chronicles. And I've always loved Chronicles because I love just the variety of cards. And Chronicles hobby boxes specifically are always loaded well. So the last couple of nights, we broke a couple sets of those, and man, it was a ton of fun. Blast from the past. Not a lot of cards, which makes breaking them easy as well, but we generally hit really good cards in the breaks, and it was a lot of fun. So for those of you guys that were watching with us for the last couple of nights on those and bought into those breaks, again, thank you guys so very much. And if you have any interest, check out the replays and see what kind of stuff we're pulling. We do have a little bit more inventory of that sort of stuff. So, as I've mentioned earlier this week, we got a little summer break going on starting tomorrow. Our small card line staff here is gonna be taking a week vacation or so, and so we're not gonna be breaking for about a week. So get your fix of some of the old replays. It helps us out by doing that too. If the old replays, maybe watch a few ads. Share with some friends and hit that like and subscribe button and all that for us. Help us continue to grow it. But check all that out, and more than likely, when we come back from summer break, we'll probably fix in some more of those older products. We'll have some newer products available, and as I teased a little bit last night as well, we are on the verge, the precipice, if you will, the cliff, if you will, of being able to switch into eBay Live as well. And that is going to afford us opportunities to give you guys lots of opportunities for more products. We can get our hands on a lot of retail product, some more newer modern football, basketball that is just really hard to break from a hobby box standpoint. So it's going to give us a lot of opportunities to push more product through and make things more available to you guys. So Stay tuned in August because again we've got some big, fun, and exciting things on the around the corner here, or on the horizon, or whatever whatever stereotypical phrase we want to use. Let's get into box 2. We got Josh Palmer for the Chargers, Christian Wilkins for the Raiders, and our first rated rookie, our first red star is AJ Barner for the Seattle Seahawks. Brad, congrats. We got a captains in charge, Derek Carr for the Saints, James. So the captain's in charge jumps into a tie for lead with play action. Byron Young, Kyron Williams, DJ Moore. We got Mike Evans on the silver for Tampa Bay. D-Rock, congrats. Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle, Tank Dell. Passing grade for the Cowboys, Dak Prescott. Danielle, congrats on a Dak Prescott. Derek Carr, Ramondre Stevenson, Curtis Samuel. A move in the chain reactions, not a move in the chain. Chain reaction, Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. I don't know if you guys, for Jeffrey, congrats. I don't know if you guys can hear it right now live on the screen, but it just started pouring rain outside apparently, and you can hear it coming down on our thing. So sorry about that if it puts you guys to sleep. Chain reaction, I'll have to start randomly yelling just to make sure. Let's get the Mahomes chain reaction on the hit counter. And that is a nice one for the Chiefs. Congrats, Jeffrey. See, Isaiah Simmons, Cameron Jordan, Jahmyr Gibbs. There's a JJ for the Vikings. Congratulations, Thomas. JJ McCarthy on the rookie recruits. That's going to put JJ and JD. So everyone's knotted at 2 except for Knicks and Neighbors. Haven't joined the party yet. Max Crosby, Deuce Vaughn. Our next red star is going to be Evan Ingram for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Juan, again, congrats, Juan. That's 3 of the 4 red star parallels for you. Light it up. The rain just getting more. Light it up for the Eagles. Joseph, congrats on the Jalen Hurts inserts. It is pouring. Puka Nacua, Hayden Hurst. There's Patty Mahomes again for the Chiefs. Congratulations, Jeffrey. Best Tutties insert, Prescott and CD Lamb. Boy, they light it up, and the best Tutties are doing more than the other inserts. Jonnu Smith, Tua, Montez Sweat, and Blake Corum on the rookie recruits for the Rams. Alex, congrats. Saquon Barkley, Jeremy Ruckert, Buda Baker, Antonio Gibson. There's J-Jets for the Vikings, Thomas. And for the Jets, we've got Malachi Corley on the silver rated rookie. Congratulations, Richard. We got a Michael Penix Jr. My House for Brad and the Falcons. So our second MP Jr. Congrats, Brad. The My House. I like those inserts. Danny Dimes, Alvin Kamara, Dalton Schultz. We got Luke McCaffrey on the primary colors for Drew and the Commanders. And we got Brandon Cooks on the silver for the Saints for James J. TJ Watt for the Steelers, James Q. And Justin Fields, Jared Judy. Another JJ McCarthy for the Vikings, Thomas. Congratulations on JJ number 2. Boy, that is really coming down up there. Holy cow. Zach Charbonnet, George Kittle, Christian Kirk. And there's a Bo Nix play action. There we go for the Broncos. I really like these inserts. I really like the Bo Nix version of it. Alex, congratulations, Bo Nix on the play action. And that's exciting for the hit counter, guys, because Nix gets 1 and they get on the board. But also the play action gets 1 and ties up the lead again. Here's Will Levis for the Titans, Rashad White, Roshan Johnson, Jaheim Bell On the hidden potential for the Patriots, Michael. Jahan Dotson, Ladarius Sneed, CJ Stroud for the Texans. Diamond Hands, Tyreek Hill for Parker and the Dolphins. Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Travis Etienne. A silver Devontae Adams still in his Packers uniform. How about that for the Pack, Jeff J? Minka Fitzpatrick, Tyson Bagent. Will Levis on a silver for the Titans, James J. Hidden potential, Jatavion Sanders for the Panthers, Alex. Congrats. Kenneth Walker, Brandon Ayuk, Xavier McKinney. Best tutties for the Titans, Will Levis and DeAndre Hopkins, who's no longer there. Congrats, James. Boy, the best tutties, we've gotten like 5 or 6 of those. Levante David, Baker Mayfield, Kyle Hamilton. Light it up, Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Congrats, Thomas. Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks, Hines Allen, and Jaden Daniels is a great finish to box number 2 on the play action. Congratulations to Drew and the Commanders. JD5 number 2, and it's a beautiful play action following up that Knicks. So JD goes to 4, and the play action goes to 4. How about that for the hit counter? We're up to 13 on the hit counter. This is kind of that halfway point if you want to make your updates to any predictions or add a prediction in. Please do so now. We're at 13, and we got a two-way tie at 4. Let's see which spot can take it as well as what the total is going to be. There's empty box number 3 of this coffee break. I'm just going to go pack by pack. We got Leonard Williams, Geno Smith, Anthony Richardson, and play action Marvin Harrison Jr. Leo, when you get a sec, can you say that the predictions counter is closed? Marv Harrison Jr. for Juan on another nice play action. And that's going to put play action in the lead as we start box 3. Deebo Samuel, Pat Freiermuth, Zach Moss, and Travis Kelce on the lighted up for the Chiefs. Congratulations, Jeffrey C. Dallas Goedert, CJ Mosley, Sky Moore, and a best tutties with Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith for the Eagles. This is Mr. Rogers for the Jets, Jake Ferguson, L'Jarius Sneed on the silver for the Titans, and Trey Benson, hidden potential rookie for the Cardinals for Juan. Jalen Hyatt for the Giants, Jamal Williams, Grady Jarrett, and there's a Patriots quarterback, maybe not the one we were hoping to pull. Michael, it's a Jimmy G. Congrats. See if we can't get you Drake May out of here now. Or Joe Milton or Jacoby Brissett. I actually think we did get a Jacoby Brissett in the first box. Baker Mayfield, Kenneth Walker, Rishi Rice, and Diamond Hands, A.J. Brown for Joseph and the Eagle spot. Come on. There we go. Congrats, Joseph. Brandon Ayuk, Minka Fitzpatrick, Trayvon Diggs, and Cade Stover for the Texans on the hidden potential rookie. Congrats, Richard, on the Texans spot. Jalen Carter, which means there should be a Jalen Hurts. There is. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens, Aaron. And Brian Thomas Jr. on the play action So Marvin Harrison doesn't get to steal all the spotlights. Juan, you're going to get a Brian Thomas Jr. Great break for you. Congrats. And play action opens up a little bit of a lead there. Puts us at 15. We got more than half a box to go, though. Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Josh Jacobs. And primary color is Ricky Pearsall for the Niners. Brad, see if he can become the man in San Fran this year. Got Brock Purdy throwing the rock to him. Kendra Miller, Jabril Peppers, Miles Sanders, and Johnny Football on the silver for the Browns. Richard. Boy, the Browns just can't seem to ever draft a quarterback that can find his way to success without getting himself in trouble for wrong reasons. Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle, Adrian Hutchinson, and primary color is Rome Madoons for the Bears. Richard, congrats. Ooh, little thunder boomer out there. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Now we got Byron Young, Kyron Williams. There's a Patriots quarterback, Joe Milton, on the rated rookies, now with the Cowboys. But congrats, Michael. And Michael, even more importantly, is the next one's going to be an even better Patriots quarterback, Drake May. So, Michael, congrats. We've managed to knock down your Patriot quarterbacks for you. The quarterback quadrant out of New England. But the Drake May, that's the one we wanted. Congratulations. The My House insert's doing well as well. So lots of inserts coming out of these boxes, which is pretty good. Would love one of those inserts to be a downtown or an uptown. Josh Palmer, Christian Wilkins, Bryce Young, and Jordan Travis, who I'm led to believe has retired from the NFL. Richard, congrats. Unless someone was just playing a trick on me and I didn't do my homework and follow up on this story. Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks, Jonathan Taylor for the Colts, and best tutties, Nico Collins and CJ Stroud for the Texans. Richard, congrats. Boy, lots of best tutties inserts as well. Levante David, Jamar Chase. Jordan Love continues his parallel run in this break. Here's a Jordan Love Red Star parallel for Jeff in the pack spots. Congratulations. You think he's done? Okay. Jordan Love, congrats, Jeff. And a lighted up Tyreek Hill for the Dolphin spot. Parker, congrats, Parker. Another Patriots quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. Aaron Jones, Zeke Elliott, and Brian Thomas Jr. for Juan on the rookie recruits for the Jaguars. Congrats, Juan. Tyreek Hill, Kobe Turner, Tyler Algier, and chain reaction, CJ Stroud for the Texans. Congrats to the Texan spot, Richard, on the chain reaction. And that's going to get chain reaction to 3, and we're up to 16 on that hit counter. Matthew Stafford, Quentin Johnson, Jamison Williams, and another Jordan Love parallel. This one's going to be a passing grade. Jordan Love. Jeff, congrats. So quite a few Jordan Loves, which is nice for the Packers spot. Michael Myers, Zach Ertz, Von Miller, and Giants receiver, not the neighbors we're looking for, Odell Beckham Jr. And last pack, guys. Let's go last pack magic. Can we get an uptown in there? We do have a red star. I think that's what that is. Hopkins. Here, we'll start off with captains in charge, CJ Mosley. So congrats to the Jets spot. And the captains in charge was a little bit disappointing on the hit counter, but we still got 3 of those. Hopkins, Godwin, and our final red star parallel. It's going to be a rookie, which is good. For the Dallas Cowboys, Ryan Flournoy. So Danielle, congrats on the Flournoy red star. So we did end up with 17 on the hit counter and 6 play actions. So Lou, I think you went down to 19 and then you switched to JJ. Unfortunately, neither one of those won. But Lou, we're gonna send you it's gonna be a baseball pack because I didn't grab them. We're gonna send you a baseball pack just for making the predictions and hanging out with us. And I'm gonna do a quick leprechaun race as well for a buyer's giveaway. And I don't have it on, but I promise you guys it'll be a football pack of some kind. And one of you guys who bought into the break is going to get your hands on a football pack. So let me get the leprechauns up. There we go. We've got Drew had the Nationals all the way up to Juan had the Cardinals. We're going to run it for 16 seconds. And let's see who's going to win the buyer's giveaway. Seven seconds left. We got a little bit of push down the bottom. Out of the middle comes Parker. Parker, congratulations. Parker, you're going to get yourself an extra little bit of loot in your shipment today. So congrats, Parker, getting extra football pack in your shipment today. And let's do a recap of what we got. We got the leprechauns hanging out there on the left. Let's get the teams back up. That'll help. We got a Flournoy Red Stars, Brian Thomas rookie recruits, Jordan Love Red Stars, Drake May My House, Brian Thomas play action, Marvin Harrison play action, Jaden Daniels play action, Bo Nix play action, JJ Primary Colors, Penix My House, Corley Silver, Evan Ingram's Red Star, McCarthy rookie recruits, Mahomes Chain Reaction, AJ Barner on the Red Star, Harrison Diamond Hands, Penix Silver, Harrison on the lighted up with the print line through it, Harrison on the primary colors, Brock Bowers rookie recruits, Herbert Red Star, Caleb Williams rookie recruits, Sunday Kings Myles Garrett, that's a cool card, Jaden Daniels passing grade, Marvin Harrison Silver, and Kamani Vadell on the Red Star parallel. Guys, thank you again so much for joining us on this Wednesday morning coffee break. We do have something else in store later this afternoon at about 3:30 Central Time. Make sure you bookmark that and join us if you can. I'm going to announce the winners of the July sweepstakes. So you got just a few hours here if you want to go online and buy any products or supplies, and that'll get you eligible for a $50 store credit winner on the sweepstakes. We're going to announce the sweepstakes for August, and we're going to rip a few packs for fun as we sail off into vacation land. So Lou, thanks so much. Tim, thanks for joining us. Leo, thanks for hopping in late on there. And for most of you guys that are probably going to be watching this later on in the day or tonight, thank you guys for your viewership. Thank you for your subscriptions. Guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe, tell some friends about Cardlines Breaks, and save up some pennies, and let's get after it in August, guys. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Take care.